Hello and excuse me. Welcome to Road to the Top number 3, I think? Maybe? Depending on when this goes up, this is number 3 or number 4. Today is going to be a little bit of a different one. We are going to be looking at a team that I'm currently testing out and going through that, so there's not really a fun gimmick to this one. It's going to be a little bit more of a serious episode. So it's probably going to be shorter because I am really focusing on trying to perfect a team right now because I have a tournament that's upcoming. So I'll record all those games and we'll upload them in Road to the Top format, and then they'll get a Pokemon Spotlight for that team that it ends up being and everything like that. So the first Pokemon on this team, because I wanted to play with Torn, I wanted to do Tailwind stuff. We have Tornadus. With Icy Wind, Foul Play, Tailwind, and Taunt. The reason we have Foul Play is because I had that slot open, and then I finished my team out, and I realized our Metagross matchup is decent, but I wanted to have just a little bit of extra insurance on it, as well as it's good for stuff like Dragapult. It's good for a bunch of other physical attackers in the format, and a lot of people aren't expecting Foul Play right now. So Foul Play Tornadus. We also have Icy Wind just for extra speed control in case Tailwind really isn't the best option. Tailwind and Taunt. Focus Sash, max special attack, max speed. Pretty all-around standard Tornadus. We have the Focus Sash on this Pokemon, which affects decision-making later down the line. We have Zapdos here, 108 attack, 252 attack, Adamant with 148 speed. 148 speed under Tailwind, outspeeds everything in the current metagame because that outspeeds Timid, Max Speed, Regieleki. We have Brave Bird, Blaze Kick, Thunderous Kick, and Detect. Not really anything super special about that. Pretty standard-ish. Blaze Kick's kind of out there, but once again, Metagross is a little bit of a problem. I wanted answers for other Pokemon that are weak to fire that Zapdos can't really deal with in case I call the lead wrong. So we have Blaze Kick on Zapdos, also good for just disrupting weather and stuff like that. Next up, we have Rilaboom with Grassy Glide, Fake Out, Woodhammer, and U-Turn. 252 HP, 36 attack, 140 defense, 76 defense with the Assault Vest and Relaxed Nature. We're Life Orb Zapdos, by the way. The reason that we have 76 defense and then an assault, or 76 special defense and then an assault vest, is this means we can never be one-shot by a neutral overheat coming off of Rotom Heat. That's about all I needed for, as well as assault vest just gives an extra survivability. Really, really good. It actually, with the math, special defense ends up being our higher defense stat, because assault vest is, I believe, 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. To our special defense boost, right? So with 100 stat, we reach 150, where our defense is only 140. Next, we have Coalossal. Spoiler alert for the Coalossal and Dragapult. I ripped these off of Wolfie Glick. They're his ones from the Players' Cup 2. They're just a really good spread on them. I can't really go wrong with it. They're really good all-around spreads that I can't really go wrong with. Like I said, literally the exact same spread on these two, which is also the same reason why the Dragapult is safety goggles and not brain go burr and not Focus Sash. And the last Pokemon on the team we have is Tapu Fini. We have 140 speed. I don't exactly remember what that's for, but I know it's helpful. 116 HP, 252 special attack, Modest with Specs, Scald, Muddy Water, Moonblast, and Declean. Really, really standard Fini moveset at this point. So yeah, let's hop right into those games. Okay, so we're fighting a Regigigas team. Against Regigigas, I do the Zapdos Torn lead, Rilaboom Fini in the back. They also have Sun, which is an issue. Because if they lead Sun, then I have to do Coalossal. Coalossal doesn't have a bad matchup against Gigas either. Okay, the leader Gigas. Alright, perfect. That's all I needed to see to feel good about myself. Alright, we're going to Tailwind, we're going to Dynamax, we're going to Max Knuckle the Regigigas. Protect the Weezing, makes sense. This shouldn't KO me. Yep. Now we get to taunt the Weezing and Knuckle the Regigigas again. Yeah, okay. So the reason that this turn works out really well for me, and I'm gonna explain this because this is gonna be, I think there's gonna be less battles in this one, but I'm gonna be a lot more descriptive of what's going on. So this upcoming turn I get to taunt the Weezing, so Weezing's useless. I kill the Regigigas with Max Knuckle. I'm at +2 at that point. Weezing has to go to Sludge Bomb into Zapdos. If it does not, then I get Willowed or something, which won't happen because it's taunted, right? So it burns a turn, and then he's used his Dynamax. He has to send in a Pokemon the other has to send in Feeny, who I can deal with in the back with Rilaboom after chipping it with an Airstream, or he goes into Urshifu, who will die to an Airstream. Torkoal, which is fine and is actually the best one he can switch in if he has it in the back, because then he can send in Venusaur on the subsequent turn when I knock out one of them and have Venusaur in under Sun. However, the issue raises is that he doesn't know what other moves my Torn has, so this is why he forfeit, and he didn't think he could beat me. Also, correction on what I just said. Torkoal wouldn't be his best switch in because it's an N-Gas Weezing. Weezing stays on the field that turn. That Regigigas dies. So he doesn't get Sun Up. So his actual best switch in there would be Feeny if he had it, but then still at the same time, Feeny's not doing much. All that changes there is I take out the Weezing instead of the Pokemon that he sends in, because Weezing, once it's taunted, is an effectively dead Pokemon. Anyways, Metagross. Fuck. Metagross is a really, really bad matchup for us. So is Naganadel, truth be told. But this is when we go with our Coalossal stuff. You're gonna Tailwinds, so I'm gonna Protect and Willow the Metagross. Please don't KO myself. Oh, I crit myself. Well, yikes. So I get to forfeit here because I can't win effectively now. Because they have Tailwind up, they have their Metagross still. They're going to have their Metagross anyway, but at least the Metagross is manageable. I get my plus speed, so I actually outspeed it and can kill it the following turn. I outspeed everything. So, yeah, no, there's nothing I can do about that. But, yeah. GG's to my opponent. Ooh! Primarina. I have not seen Primarina in a minute. And Raikou. I've never seen Raikou on ladder. I have a really, really poor matchup against Mence. Which is really funny to me because we just did Pokemon Spotlight that used Mence. And Cress, actually. But I think we have to go Coalossal. I think we have to go Coalossal here. Also, you'll notice I'm not on Alphabet Hunter anymore. I forgot the password to Alphabet Hunter, so I guess we're back on the main account. So Raikou comes in here. Vocalist, the Cress, and Light Screen. The reason we're going to do this is if they set up Trick Room, I don't want to be... I don't want to have procced my thing. They're going to proc my weakness policy for me, most likely. Oh, they just do that. Okay, so they get up Trick Room. However, I don't really care. We're just gonna Vocalith again there, and we're going to Willow the Raikou slot. They Snarl, yeah. Of course, we missed the Willow. I just need to stall turns at this point, and they have potential Primarina, so I want to Flare here and Willow the Raikou slot again. Yep. And then I want to Solar Beam into the Primarina and Willow the Prima slot. $73. What's Prima's lowest? 58. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, very cool. They have one turn Trick Room left, so I'm going to protect Coalossal here and Surf. This is just for chip. This will put both of them in range of burn plus the thing. Vocalith chip goes away. That's fine. We Heat Wave this turn and Breaking Swipe. So we pick up a double. Actually, I don't want to protect Coalossal here. I just want to click Heat Wave and Breaking Swipe. I want Coalossal to go down here. So that way I can send in Rilaboom. Are they just not going to max? Are they going to double KO? Okay. So I need to send in Rilaboom here, and the reason Rilaboom has to come in here is that I can have Misty Terrain. That's it. I don't know, I just need Mystery Terrain. This goes down. They flare into the Rillaboom, which is fine by me. We lower the Marowak's attack even further. We're gonna keep doing it. And GG. Cool game. Cool full game. I just realized that I wasn't updating the record in the bottom there. My bad. Another interesting team. It looks Trick Room. I don't really like Torkoal right now on just standard Trick Room teams. This looks like a team from like 2 formats ago, featuring Urshifu and Metagross. Like, it looks like it wants to be hybrid, but it really isn't. That being said, I think I have to go Coalossal stuff. Coalossal, Rillaboom, Feeny. They lead Whimsicott Wash. Cool. I'm gonna protect here and Light Screen. They're gonna max, they're gonna Geyser my Coalossal, and they're gonna set Tailwind. Like a book, my friends, like a book. Dynamax, Overgrowth the Rotom, and the Will-O-Wisp, the Whimsicott to break the Sash. They're still faster than me under Tailwind. At +6. Alright, well, that's news to me. Cool. Would Hammer the Porygon and Moonblast the Porygon. Yeah, we die because they have Ice Beam. Or no, I kill myself. Well, that wasn't a great game. That game wasn't super great. Mostly just not having the knowledge that Rotom, probably like max speed Timid Rotom under Tailwind outspeed a +6 Coalossal. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane to me that Pokemon outspeeds that. Oh well. If I had known that, I should have I would have just not maxed, right? But hey. And I get max Rillaboom, which is cool. I gotta click Tailwind here, and I gotta Dynamax and Airstream the Clefairy. Watch this. They're going to go for Electro Web. They're going to go for Electro Web Follow Me. They're going to set up so that they can bring in Naganadel and Clean. They didn't go for Electro Web, or they have not yet gone for Electro Web. Yep. So, unfortunately, it misses our Zapdos, which is a big deal because, we don't get our plus to our attack now. We don't get a +2 to our attack. They hit this time though, which is great for us because we still have +1 speed. Our Defiant activates, we go to +2. We actually get to bring in a Pokemon now. I think they're bringing in like Naganadel. So I'm gonna bring in Feeny. Yeah. So we're just gonna Moonblast the Alecki slot, and we're going to Airstream the Naganadel. Hey, max card. Fair. Fair play. It doesn't really matter. I'm at +3 attack, and I'm still under Tailwind. So... Or +4 attack, actually. So I will... Ooh, that's... We're gonna detect here. What am I gonna do about it? Like... Naganadel's a great Pokemon, and people should respect it more. So once again, a pretty interesting team. They have Trick Room, Metagross, Indeedee, Zapdos, and Regieleki. Really weird team. This is a really good showcase for Zapdos stuff. Because it has a really positive matchup against Trick Room. They lead Indeedee at Dusclops. Perfectly fine by me. Not really, but it is like an okay turn for me. We're going to taunt that, and we're actually just going to knuckle the Indeedee. It'll probably just be Follow Me. But, hey, I can't really play around Follow Me, you know? And I can't not max, because if I don't max and they go for E-Force, then I die. Oh, right, Psychic Terrain blocks the taunt. Yep, I'm stupid. I still think I lose, but I definitely have a higher chance of winning, especially because I can crit my Thunderous Kick. Never mind, we lose. Because this thing, all Regieleki has to do is click E-Web and it gets both kills. I think we're going to call it there at 7 games for this one. I think I know what I need to do to adjust the team. That's all I really wanted to do with this one, because I didn't really have a good idea for this upcoming video. So I know I need to do some team testing, so I thought might as well talk about it, record it. I'm going to cut up, try to make a pretty decent kind of summary of what this team is. And then you guys will have, obviously, the pace to work with, and you guys can do that. So I will see you guys later. Peace.